Alright. Hey, peace. I come in the righteous name of Emir X. I'll be in bone to equality. But today I'm going to be building on how I see today's degrees, which today's degree is power, right? Today's mathematics. Well, today's degree is power, which means number 5, right? And the power degree, right? Today's mathematics is power refinement, right? Power is a manifested truth, thus place yourself into a state of awareness that has righteousness, thus clean yourself of all your devilish negativity. Refinement is a clothing you wear once a person is refined, and he is divine and has a power to destroy devilishment, right? How I see this, and now how I see this degree, right? Power is a manifested truth, right? I have to make this a very quick video, but how I see this degree is it's showing to us that and once you have such a high understanding of the truth, right? Once you develop your degrees of understanding and you manifest it to such a high degree that you know the inner and outer circumference of the truth so well that you become powerful, right? Well, show and prove, right? I will. So, what does this mean? This means that once we have the truth, you study the truth and you increase your understanding of it, right? To such a high degree that you become powerful. The reason you're powerful is because now you're well versed in it. You can go to any of them degrees within that cipher, right? That's 360 different degrees. That's 360 different positions, right? You well versed. But not only that, right? This teaches you how to be, if you study this degree, power refinement, powers and manifest the truth, thus place yourself into a state of awareness that's righteousness, thus clean yourself of all your devilish negativity. Refinement is a clothing you wear once a person is refined and he is divine and has a power to destroy devilishment, right? I had to quote the degree again. But what I'm saying though, this teaches you to be self-aware and to be aware of your surroundings also, right? Know the person, place, or things that you amongst. Know you. Be aware of your physical surroundings as well as your mental surroundings, right? Motherfucker. So alright. But be aware of your mental surroundings as well as your physical surroundings. Just like how the neighborhood you live in, the city you live in, there's certain things that are there, right? Know the different the people that live in there, the different things that go on, because there's different shit that goes on in different neighborhoods, right? Different stuff that goes on, different things that's inside of them, right? As well as the stuff that you choose to have around yourself, right? The stuff that you choose to have around, right? The activities you choose to do, the people you choose to be around, the stores you choose to go to, the places you choose to go to, I don't know, different things. I do know. I ain't gonna say I don't know, but just the different things that are around you, right? So the stuff that you choose was the stuff that's already there. This is the same thing with your mind. With your mind, there's the stuff that you choose to have in your mind, right? There's the stuff that you choose to have inside your mind. The mental surroundings, right? Pay very close attention to that, because there are also stuff that was already in our minds. There's a lot of stuff that was taught to us and is still within us before we was even born, right? There's a lot of stuff we've been taught and reared by a devil ever since we was a little baby. And there's stuff fear instilled with us before we was even born, right? So also be aware of the stuff that's already there. Just like in your real life, there's stuff that's already in your city that you didn't put there, you didn't surround yourself, but you're in close proximity with it. It's in that cipher, right? Know that stuff, know what neighborhood you're going into and stuff, but also there's stuff that's already inside your mind, because we've been reared by the devil. We was in the devil's civilization. Now we get in always, we always in the process of getting knowledge of self, right? But when you initially get it and you initially get it and go into this culture, right, there's a lot of stuff that's still already previously there in our minds. So this shows you to recognize, I always be paying close attention to all these different things. What do I allow inside my life? How does it affect me? Right? Is it bringing something? Who are the people that I allow to be next to me and stuff? The company I keep. right? Are they adding something good, or are they taking away from me? And if they're not doing anything, they're still taking away from you because you're losing your time and you stagnate. You're not going anywhere. You're in a straight path. When you're in a position of hell and you stagnate, that's death, right? Just like if you stand inside of a fire and you sit there, you're going to burn and die, right? It's the same thing as this. So pay very close attention to all these different things, right? Don't, that's why you powerful when you have such a high degree of understanding of the truth, meaning you studied it, you well versed in it, right? The reason you powerful is because it's not that you have to that after doing this process of look, listen, observe, right? Compare with what you know to be right and exact, make cross comparisons, right? Compare with what you know to be right and exact, and do all these different things, right? And finding what the truth is and studying the truth, right? Not saying that you have to do less. It's just you become powerful, because just like an athlete who's training his certain muscles so that he can perform better, or a martial artist and he's training so that now his muscle memory is better, his movements are right and exact, he develops his certain muscles and stuff, right? You developing your own mental capabilities and your own power so that you can go out and do this. You cold, you powerful with it, you strong with it. You just look they ask you the quarter degree, you just spit it out, right? Not saying that it become right. You still do all these things, become powerful, because it's just like your muscles. You lifting your weights, right? You doing your push-ups. You getting your muscles better, right? You getting your health better. Now you also getting your ability. You're also developing your abilities and your ability to do things a lot better. So you look like a freak. You just doing this and that. They say DK Metcalf, man, how's he doing that shit? Will be the same thing, but you develop in your mind. That's where the power comes in, right? So now let me continue on with my bill. Pay very close attention to these different things, right? And once you have this high degree of, right, because refinement is a clothing you wear. Clothing is a clothing from unawareness. So you must take this high level of awareness, that's righteousness, right? High level awareness. You know what's right and exact. You know what you shouldn't be doing. You know what you should be doing, right? You know what truth is, what should happen, what shouldn't happen, what these different things mean. But you take the high degree of awareness, right? Now you looking, what foods am I eating? I'm paying attention to that. What thoughts am I thinking? What are my reactions to things? Is that really good? What does that really mean? What is that going to transpire into? What is already here, right? No, study the teachings. Is this something? Is the way I'm acting and responding to this situation? Let's say when a white person approached me and say something, is my response to him is that from a slavery mentality that was already there that I didn't realize? Am I being extra polite to him, saying, "Oh yes, sir. Oh yeah," because I was just used to doing it and I didn't look at it. So pay very close attention to the things that's in close proximity of you within your cipher, right? But once we have this high degree of awareness, clothing. This is clothing. You see this shit? This is clothing. You see, this is clothing, right? It's very close on me. This is on me, touching me, right? Got my pieces, right? This is on me, right? So you must clothe yourself. So keep that high level awareness. Don't sit down and not do nothing. You always doing this stuff, even in the little things. I'm cooking. I fucked some shit up. I messed some stuff up, right? How did I react to that? If you get mad quickly and easily, right? So this is where the refinement comes in, right? Also, how do I react to things, right? I'm a civilized person and I'm responding. I'm a civilized person and I'm representing and I'm advocating a righteous cause, right? But my methods right and exact, right? I know the white man's a devil, but I can't allow myself to get all mad at that. So now I gotta kind of refine. I gotta refine myself so that it might be rough around the edges. I gotta refine myself, refine my actions, because then you become even more powerful and you become controlled. So this shows you self accountability, self responsibility. This also shows you to be self-aware, right? But it also shows you to be controlled. Right? Just like Control Force, how you see them kung fu movies, they control their power, they put it into the tips of their fingers, and then they strike you, or they do something, and that gon' fuck a brother up, gon' kill a nigga, right? Cause they was able to control and harness their power and kick and just from that little touch, they just One strike. They wasn't doing this and that. They controlled, right? Just like when you working out, you don't just when you lifting when you doing hammer curls or any type of thing. If you just let it come down quick, you're only doing half as much work. So you push it up. You use all your strength to push it up, and then as it's coming down, that gravity is pushing. So now you do it even you slowly come down. So now you building your muscle better. You more control, right? And also that allows you to be powerful because no one can put their hands on you and say, "Oh, do this, do that." Right? You controlled within your mind. Right? You're not gonna let it because these white devils know what they're doing. They trying to make you react a certain type of way. They trying to control you because if they can get you to get mad and stuff, what can they also do? They can make you channel your energy into destructing self, right? Whether it's deteriorating your mind, you're always mad. You can't, and I know this happens to me. Always mad. I can't even all that shit. I'm always mad and all that stuff, right? That's deteriorating your mind. Or if they control you and sway you in a certain type of way, and they make you go out and end up getting mad at your brother and hurting him when he ain't do nothing, right? So just don't let yourself be controlled. Be powerful. Have that self-control. Because now when you make a calculated blow, right, you control. You can control all the force inside of your body. Move it to your fingertips and strike them. You can sharpen your sword. Right? And then you can train. All right, I can go here. So now I'm not just gonna be hacking away at everything. I'm gonna sit there. I'm not gonna even be quick to reveal my sword. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna be humble, and I'm gonna walk around, right? And then when you approach me, you gonna test my nuts. I'm gonna blow your ass off. Not with the gun. I'm gonna take out the sword, the blade, and you hit at me, and then I make one strike, not multiple, one strike, and kill the boy, right? That's how you gotta be with yourself. Now let's get on to today's. How I see today's supreme alphabet. The fifth degree in the supreme alphabet is number 5. Equality is a supreme unity amongst the gods and the earth should be equal mentally as well as physically and everything. The mind as well as the body. That's the want for your brother and sister. What you want for yourself, but actually to do for your brother and sister what you do for self. Right? That's a nation building mindset. That's equality. So you do for them that you do for self. Right? So when you have this high level of awareness, right? Going back to the power degree, when you have this high level of awareness and stuff, you become powerful because any person, place, or thing you come amongst, which is a cipher, any cipher you go amongst, instantly gets deciphered, and you see it for what it actually is and not what it appears to be. Not just that it randomly happens, it's because you've developed these capabilities, your thinking capabilities, and your power, right? And your awareness of the truth. So you're able to do a deep process, a deep breakdown, build knowledge, wisdom, understanding, cultural refinement, right? You're able to do that stuff, and you instantly do it. You don't just get in and sit around and be like, okay, I'm gonna get into my. If you're working out, okay, I got home. It's time to work out. I'll do it. No, you hit the shit eventually, or not eventually, instantly. Just like you go to study, you hit the books instantly. No time to waste. Instantly. What do we do? I'm not gonna sit here, talk and laugh. No, I'm instantly get the business. The odds about your business instantly. Know where you're going. Have that confidence. We have to go find out what the truth is. I'm not here to be all soft and none of that. I need to see what it is, and then we can get to that. Then you can get to relaxing. Then you can get to doing other things, right? I don't socialize with the enemy, right? So I'm gonna look at who you is, right? So it instantly gets deciphered, and you see it for what it actually is through the process of manifesting the truth and having a high understanding of the truth to that high degree, and also applying where even in the smallest things in your life, you pay close attention. What's my reaction to that? What does it do to me, right? But this nation building mindset, so you use that. So whenever you go amongst a cipher or you see your brothers and sisters about to be led astray or something like that, you go and use your power to study that situation and now go out and help them and guide them to the right path, right? Or if you see some fuckery is about to go down, you go out and correct that, right? And you go show them what it is, right? But not only do you protect your brothers and sisters, just like you see a white devil trying to make eyes at our woman, trying to take original woman, whistle at, do whatever the fuck. He's talking to her, he's staying along with her, trying to trick her in her mind, trying to get her to sweetheart with him, or trying, oh, have some kids with me. I'm gonna spot up your blood, nigga, woman. That's what they really saying. But she don't see it or hear it because she's deaf and blind. So you guys should go out and be like, nah, sister, get back. See what's happening. But to actually want for your brother, sister, what you want for yourself. Now teach them, because you have the ability to go out and do it for self. You cool. You got your back. You got eyes everywhere. 360 degrees. That's 360 different viewpoints, which you get into. You got viewpoint over here, a viewpoint over there, one behind you, one on the side. You look out for your brothers and sisters. You see your brother, you look out for them, right? But then you go out and teach them how to look out for themselves, because now y'all both independent. So that's also, y'all able to unify and be very, very strong. But when you go out and teach them, not only can they do it for themselves, they can go out and do the same thing for their brother, because they got that nation building mindset that we teach them. Right now, let me see. Let's go to the power degree in the 1 through 10. The power degree in the 1 through 10. That's number 5. Was the area in square miles of planet Earth? How much is the land? How much is the water? Square miles of the planet Earth is 196,940,000 square miles. The land is 57,255,000 square miles, and the water is 139,685,000 square miles. Right. The reason we got to know how much is the land in the water, right? We have to know all things, and also we have to, as it says as it prophesies in the Bible and all that, Satan's finna be on the earth, and he's gonna make the fowls of the air submit to him, and even the beasts of the sea. He's gonna try to have power over them and try to control them, make them bend to his will, and make them make everything bow to him, right? Because I ain't bound to shit. I ain't bound to no devil. I know who he is, right? But he's gonna try to do that. He's gonna try to control all these different things. So we have to be aware of these different things, right? It's not just the whole, there's an all in all, but there's the different parts which make it up, right? So we have to know what it is he's doing, right? He's trying to make control over all things. So if we sit here and well, he's trying to control all different things, but so if we sit here and we're amongst him, he gonna try to control you. So don't just sit there being amongst the devils, right? Being in close proximity to them and just acting like it's cool. If we know how much of the land in the water and what he tries to do, right? But also, right, what he tries to do, right? Because there's a useful land. We can't keep our eyes or we can't keep our vision closed-minded. If we know he's trying to go into the outside of the useful land and he's trying to do these other things, right? He's gonna definitely try to do that to you, brother. So make sure when you around him, you always have your guard up, because he has very many institutions, people, places, and things, all around everywhere, right? So if he's trying to make everything bow down to him and submit with him, be careful, because you around all these different things. So have that high level of awareness. Always be looking and studying. Don't take nothing for face value. But also this shows to you the powers and forces of which Allah is going to use to destroy the devil and eliminate him and take him off the earth, right? It's going to happen through the water, the land, and it's all going to be collective of the entire square miles of the planet Earth, right? They're all going to have effects on them, right? Rain, snow, hail, and earthquakes are going to be sent to him to use to destroy him, right? Because he's fucking around. He's trying to do all these different things, right? But I said I'm going to keep this build a little shorter, right? So that's just a few of today's degrees which I wanted to build on, to show my understanding with you. So I will that it was able, as Saladin Allah say, I will that it was able to be helpful to you, and that y'all took something from this video, right? And what I'm saying ain't designed to just be to sound cool or to sound like this and that. Listen to what I'm saying, right? It's not what I'm saying. It was taught to me by teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, which was taught to him from Allah in the person of the most honorable Master W.D. Farad Muhammad, right? But take these things and these practical applications and live them out and study your lessons, right? I'll put it down in the link below, a website where y'all can get copies of the lessons, right? Come to me, ask me any questions. I'll send you the lessons, right? But study your lessons and increase your understanding and read books. Read How to Eat to Live first, book 1 and book 2, and then after that you can either read the Theology of Time or the Message to the Black Man. And then after that you've had enough knowledge, wisdom, understanding from them books, and then you go off on your own and determine what books you want to see fit, what knowledge you want to go into, whether it be the secrets of Freemasonry, whether it be the Mother Plane, whether it be the Pittsburgh Courier articles you want to go into, or the Fall of America, all these different books, right? But that's how I prescribe to y'all. That's my prescribed reading method, right? That's the method which I chose to use. And from me living it out and reading a few different books, though, I determine from what these lessons teach me, as well as what was said by other brothers. I've seen at the Savior's Day addresses, they say, get how to eat to live, and then get how the message to the black man, right? So from my collective knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that Allah has given to us, right? I determine, when I see, I bear witness that these books are going to bring something good to you, and the most important for you to live. So improve your eating habits, right? And the time is now, so we got to be at the now we're in. And I know that's not today's degree, but it's the time to always be working towards something. Slow motion is better than no motion. So put down all your bad food and get to eating healthy and get to reading, right? You can't read all these books at once, but read one book at a time, and eventually you get enough knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and Allah will always give you the time to complete. Even if you're in the process of coming and transferring over, even if it's the last second before this world will be destroyed, you'll be given that time to do what it is you need to do, right? Because Allah will always do everything within His own good time, and we the original man, and Allah is the original man, and we as people, right? So we always gonna have the time to do what it is, and He'll always give you time for the truth, right? Because the truth is never out of time; it's always on time, regardless of whom or what. So peace, drink your water, and wash yourself, be clean, and have organized surroundings. Peace.